Hey, Doc.
Cory, where have you been?
What do you mean?
You've been absent from our last 2 meetings. You're falling behind in your studies.
I've been busy. I've had a lot of high-profile missions. Maybe you've heard of them?
Right. But that's no excuse.
I think it is. Did you ever hear about my last mission? I literally climbed Mount Everest.
I'm not impressed.
What?
Many agency members have done it.
Yeah, but have you?
Well, I don't get out of the lab much.
That's what I thought.
Moving on, I've got an SCP for you today.
Always changing the subject.
We don't have all day to argue with you, Cory.
Okay, what do we have today?
Let me show you. Come on, Bricky, I need your help today. That is SCP-1810.
Look at its ears!
Don't make fun of him.
But those ears, he looks so goofy. Am I supposed to be afraid of this guy?
Yes, he has unusually high strength and can pose a serious threat when aggravated.
Well, he doesn't exactly look angry.
That's because we put mild sedatives into his food.
Why do you do that?
Well, you see, SCP-1810 has a deep desire to protect children, and when he can't do that, he becomes agitated and depressed.
Aw, so he's a good guy?
Not exactly. He'll actually kidnap children because he thinks he's helping them, and then after he'll commit crimes in order to provide for them.
Well, at least his heart is in the right place.
If you say so.
What more can you tell me about him?
Well, we found him in the 40s after residents in the French countryside started to report a creature kidnapping children and stealing from local farms.
Ah, so he's a Frenchie.
Yes and no. He does speak French, but from what we can gather, it isn't his native tongue.
How so?
Well, he speaks as though he were a child, indicating that he doesn't know the language very well.
So where do you think he came from?
I think he's some sort of interdimensional traveler that got stuck here.
Interesting theory, Doc. What's your basis for this?
Well, we interviewed a child who had lived with SCP-1810, and they told us that whenever it goes to a doorway, it will hold up a key.
What's the key look like?
We don't know. We could never find it.
Well, that's weird.
It even mentioned having children of its own. Thus, I think it's been trapped here.
That key bit reminds me of SCP-860, the blue key.
I haven't made that connection.
What if that's its key? What if the dimension that SCP-860 leads to is this guy's home?
That does sound reasonable.
Can we test that out?
Unfortunately, no.
Why not?
Professor Otis would be most displeased with us if we were to lose one SCP, let alone 2.
But wouldn't it be good if he went back to where he belongs?
The Foundation doesn't really take these sort of things into consideration.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yes, it is. Anyways, I'm going to demonstrate to you how SCP-1810 operates.
I don't exactly see any children around here.
Well, of course not. It would be highly unethical to use a child in experimentations, even if they were a Class D personnel.
You're not going to force me to go in there, are you?
No, of course not. This is a job for Bricky. Well, go down there. We don't have all day.
Bonjour, enfant. Tu es calor. Viens par là? J'ose.
I think you've put Bricky into a bad situation.
Bricky can handle himself. fine. I think.
Hey, Doc, I've got a question.
What is it, Cory?
Do you think Professor Otis doesn't like me?
I would say he hates you, actually.
I knew it!
That experiment with SCP-1499 was a sham.
What's that guy's deal?
I don't know, but he represents everything I don't like about the Foundation.
Veux-tu de la nourriture? Food. Je vais avoir de la nourriture.
And another thing, his hat is just stupid.
Oh, so stupid.
I would honestly love to see that man fired.
Mange. Je reviendrai?
He's a menace to society.
And the world at large.
Doc?
I'm going to start a petition.
Doc.
Don't worry, you can sign it first.
No, Doc, look down.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, but it's someone else's problem, right?
No, since Professor Otis came here, he's forced the scientists to recontain anything that escapes their lab.
Now I really hate that guy.
Let's find SCP-1810 before he causes some real damage.
This brings me back to the good old days.
The good old days of the containment breach.
Yeah, fun times.
You had fun during the containment breach?
Well, I guess it was mostly because I was with 999.
Good point.
Halt!
Cory, I don't think that's going to work.
See, it worked.
Et tu perdu?
What?
Et tu perdu?
What is he saying, Doc?
He's asking if you are lost. He thinks you're a child.
Well, I do have a youthful beauty to me.
Lead him back to the containment room.
Follow me, dude.
Call me Mr. Pierrot.
You can speak English?
Oui?
Right. Come on, help me get unlost.
Oui, est-ce le color?
Yeah, cover it. Well, I gotta go.
Where's Bricky?
I don't know.
Bricky! There you are, I was so worried for you.
Bricky's all sad.
I'm sorry, Bricky. I won't use you in another experiment ever again.
You really mean that?
Yes, it's just inhumane to do it.
Well, that's good. I'll leave you two to make up. I've got a rumbly in my tummy that needs to be addressed.
I won't let anything bad happen to you. I promise.